Welcome to this course, Holiday Scam. We will commence with the introduction to Holiday Scam. So, you finally booked that dream vacation. The sun is shining, bags are packed, and the only thing between you and paradise is fraud. Yep, holiday fraud. It's real, and it's got more tricks than your neighborhood magician. Holiday fraud involves deceptive practices aimed at travelers and businesses in the tourism world. Scams range from fake accommodation listings that don't exist to airline tickets that only work in your dreams. There are also too good to be true package deals because, well, they are. And let's not forget the infamous timeshare schemes because who doesn't want to own a slice of disappointment in a resort they can never find on Google Maps? But the damage goes way beyond money. We're talking stolen personal data, emotional distress, and travel plans that suddenly vanish, poof, like your vacation budget. Now, why is this such a big deal during the holidays? Well, for starters, it's peak spending season. People are clicking faster than they're thinking. Businesses are short staffed, and emotions are running high. In short, perfect conditions for fraudsters to strike. Their favorite weapons? Fake travel websites, phishing emails that look eerily legit, and even inside jobs from within businesses. No one's immune. Individuals, families, even travel companies themselves have fallen victim. Real life cases show that holiday fraud doesn't just hurt your wallet, it damages trust and wrecks reputations across the travel industry. So, whether you're booking a quick getaway or managing a travel business, one thing's clear: stay sharp, stay skeptical, and always check twice before you click book now. Let's talk about the less sunny side of travel, holiday fraud. Yep, just when you thought the worst thing about vacations was the flight delay, surprise, someone's trying to scam you before you even pack your suitcase. First up, booking scams. Fake travel websites pop up like weeds after rain, offering unbelievably cheap deals. And yes, they are unbelievable because they're not real. These sites steal your money, your data, and your dream getaway. Phishing emails also do their bit, luring you in with offers that sound amazing until your credit card info is gone and your device is quietly downloading malware. Next, accommodation scams. That gorgeous beachfront villa you saw on a rental site. It might be as real as Narnia. Fraudsters post fake listings, request upfront payments via shady methods, and poof, they vanish. You're stranded, out of pocket, and possibly camping on a stranger's porch. Flight and package holiday scams. Here, fake travel agents offer what look like bargain trips. Spoiler alert, the deals don't exist. Sometimes they even cancel at the last minute, hoping your panic will stop you asking too many questions. No refund, no holiday, just a very expensive lesson in trust. And finally, ticketing and voucher fraud. Social media and sketchy resellers love to advertise fake event tickets and holiday gift vouchers. You buy it, you're excited, and then it's a fake. Congratulations, you've just bought a very expensive piece of paper. So remember, if a deal looks too good to be true, it probably comes with malware, fake promises, or a one-way ticket to disappointment. Let's talk about spotting fake websites and scam listings, because while deals online can be amazing, they shouldn't look like they were designed in 2003 by a bored raccoon. Red flag number one: if the price looks too good to be true, it probably is. A brand new iPhone for $99? Yeah, no. Also, take a good look at the website itself. If it's full of low res images, broken links, and fonts that hurt your eyes, run. Next, no contact information or just a sketchy Gmail address, that's a no from us. And if you're being pressured to pay quickly, especially with odd payment methods like crypto, wire transfers, or gift cards. That's a classic scam move. Fake websites often include suspicious domain names too, like Amazon Store Best Deals.biz. If it looks off, it probably is. Now, let's shift gears to phishing messages. These are the emails and texts that try to trick you into clicking, panicking, or giving up your personal info. A big giveaway? The sender's email address looks like it came from a keyboard smash. Support 1234 at paymentsalert.zmail.co. They'll usually open with something like Dear Customer or Hi User instead of your actual name. Classic. Then comes the pressure. Your account will be locked in 24 hours. Click now. Panic fast. Don't think. Yeah, don't fall for it. Other signs: grammar mistakes, weird formatting, and links that take you to shady pages. And watch out for branding that doesn't match the company it claims to be from. Sometimes it's an offer you can't refuse, totally unsolicited, and suspiciously generous. That's not generosity, it's bait. Here's the bottom line: scammers love to strike during the holidays, when we're busy, emotional, and looking for last minute deals. So slow down. Verify the offer through official channels, read real reviews, and only pay through secure methods. Your best defense? A healthy dose of skepticism and a second to pause before clicking. Because when in doubt, it's better to miss a fake deal than fall for one. All right, let's talk prevention strategies, because nobody wants their dream vacation turning into a digital disaster. Safe browsing and booking. First up, safe browsing and booking. Before you click that amazing deal that feels too good to be true, pause. Check the website. Is it legit, secure, spelled correctly? Because travelspecials.biz probably isn't sending you to Paris. Stick to verified websites, avoid random unsolicited offers in your inbox, and for the love of data security, pay with a credit card or PayPal, not with a wire transfer to Uncle Bob's travel company. Also, keep your devices armed with up-to-date security software. It's like sunscreen, but for your data. Verify agencies and platforms now. On to verifying agencies and platforms. This part's all about doing your homework before you hand over your wallet. Check if the agency is actually registered. Read the reviews, not just the glowing 5-star ones that say amazing trip. Look for real detail. Make sure their contact info doesn't lead to a disconnected number or a suspiciously silent inbox. Always confirm accommodation details independently, and never, seriously, never make payments outside the platform. If someone says, just send it to my cousin's crypto wallet, run. Digital hygiene and travel awareness. Last but not least, digital hygiene and travel awareness. Fancy words, but basically, protect your tech and stay alert. Use strong passwords. None of this password 123 stuff. And if you're on public Wi-Fi, please use a VPN. No one wants their personal info floating around a hotel lobby. Watch out for ATM skimming. Give the card reader a little wiggle. If it feels loose, don't use it. And shield your PIN like you're entering nuclear launch codes. Because sometimes the biggest threat isn't a hacker. It's the guy pretending to tie his shoe behind you. Wrap up. So, verify, secure, and stay alert. Travel smart, and your biggest problem should be choosing between beach or mountain. Let's talk about something that doesn't come wrapped in a bow: the legal and financial consequences of holiday fraud. Now, you might think, who's trying to scam people during the holidays? Unfortunately, quite a few folks. Thankfully, the law is not on vacation. There are a bunch of regulations in place to help out: consumer protection laws, travel regulations, fraud legislation, intellectual property rules, and even data security laws. all designed to keep the Grinches at bay. If fraud does happen, the effects can be more than just annoying. It can actually damage your credit rating and, in worst cases, lead to identity theft. That means long term headaches, financial messes, and trying to convince your bank you didn't suddenly open 5 credit cards in another country. Not ideal. But don't panic just yet. Consumers do have rights. You can seek refunds or compensation. And, super important, you can report fraud. In the UK, there's Action Fraud. In the US, the FTC. These agencies don't just help recover losses, they help build awareness and take action against repeat offenders. Bottom line, stay alert, know your rights, and if something smells fishy, it's probably not the holiday seafood platter. So, you've been hit by holiday fraud. Not exactly the gift you were hoping for, right? First things first, don't panic, but do act fast. Start by gathering all the evidence you can: screenshots, receipts, emails, anything that paints a picture. Then report it immediately to the police and relevant fraud agencies. Oh, and call your bank or credit card company. Ask them to stop any further payments and lock things down before more money mysteriously disappears. Now, let's talk where to report all this. In the US, try the FTC or the Internet Crime Complaint Center. That's IC3, by the way. In the UK, Action Fraud is your go to. If the scam happened through an online marketplace, report it right on the platform. And for any of those sketchy emails or texts you almost clicked, yep, report phishing to the appropriate authority too. Next up, recovery and prevention, your new favorite hobby. Dispute any fraudulent charges with your bank or card provider. Change your passwords, all of them. Yes, even the one you've been using since 2009. Monitor your accounts for suspicious activity and keep an eye out for recovery scams. Yes, there are people who scam people who've already been scammed. Evil, but clever. The silver lining? This is a chance to learn from the incident and take steps to avoid getting duped again. New year, new cybersecurity habits. And finally, you're not alone. There are support hotlines and consumer organizations ready to help, not just with guidance, but with the emotional side of things too. Fraud stings, and having someone in your corner can make all the difference. You've got this. Stay sharp, stay secure, and remember, the only thing you should be losing during the holidays is track of time. Welcome to the group activity and case workshop. This is where things get a little more interactive and a lot more real. We'll dive into scenario analysis, where you'll step into the shoes of fraud investigators. No badge required. Your mission? Identify the type of fraud, understand the context, and uncover the crafty tactics used by the perpetrators. Next, we'll zoom in on how fraudsters love to take advantage of the holiday season, when wallets are open and guards are down. We'll examine the vulnerabilities they exploit, like distracted shoppers, overloaded systems, and yes, even grandma clicking suspicious links. Then assess the impact, not just the financial loss, but the emotional toll on the victims, because fraud doesn't just empty bank accounts, it shakes trust. From there, we shift to detection and prevention. We'll talk about the red flags that were missed and what finally triggered the discovery. Then you'll put on your thinking caps and maybe your superhero capes and come up with practical prevention strategies for both individuals and businesses. Spoiler alert, technology, education, and law enforcement all have starring roles. Now get ready to team up. Engage in group discussions or presentations. Share real life stories if you have them. Identify red flags, outline prevention steps, and brainstorm recovery actions. This isn't just about solving a case, it's about strengthening your awareness and building resilience against holiday fraud. Let's outsmart the scammers together.